Once upon a time, there was a fearless young longbacks who gained fame and fortune by ridding the galaxy of Emperor Percival Tachyon and Captain Romulus Slag.
What a cheap shot, I tell ye! Somebody unplugged me controller!
But just as peace was restored to Polaris, his first mate was kidnapped by creatures known only as the Zoni. Using a powerful computer called Iris, he finally located a clue. An old pirate captain who may possess the key to the Zoni dimension. A pirate named Darkwater.
This is it, Talon. Darkwater has to be here somewhere.
Be careful, Ratchet. Murdergra's an unregulated planet. Unwanted visitors have a bad habit of disappearing from here.
Alas, poor Captain. No one misses you but me. I miss you too, Rusty Pete. You may not have me body, but you'll always have me heart. The crew hates me, Captain. They don't hate you, Pete. They just don't understand ye. Why, you're my top first mate, you... Ah!
Guys, I'm not looking for any... trouble.
Wait! We're just here to find a pirate. Captain Engstrom Darkwater?
Darkwater. You hear that, lads? This mangy stowaway seeks the ear of a dead man. How's about we arrange a proper introduction?
Well, that could have gone better. The Aphelios docked one ship over. I'll start the engines. You take this catapult to the loading area.
Get your paws off me!
All right, lads. To the stones cast tomorrow caverns, and the pythors must be hungry.
Avast, ye scurvy swine!
Sweet eye of a Zoni! It's Slag! Scourge of Polaris! Slay of Darkwater himself!
Righto! And I hereby banish this lumbax to Hulafar Island, where he will get exactly what he's looking for.
Aye, Captain. You heard him, lads. To Hulafar in 1, 2... Oh, just fire!
Not again!
And so, the Lombax discovered the little-known pirate party foul 21-13, which states, never interrupt a band of grogged-up space pirates simply because you lost your robotic mate and seek the assistance of a dead captain.
Ah! Skip to the part about the curse!
Whoa! Spoiler alert! We haven't even gotten to Hulafar Island.
Oh, all right.
Ratchet? Ratchet, are you all right?
Clank? Clank, is that you? Clank!
Ratchet, are you okay? You swallowed an awful lot of water.
Please. It'll take more than a few space pirates to stop me. Come on, let's check out the island.
Hey there, young fella. Welcome to Hulafar Island. My name's Barnabas Worley. Mayor Barnabas Worley, to be precise. What brings you here?
Crotchetizers. Well, now, I don't suppose there's much demand for that particular item.
We're trying to contact a friend of ours, but I can't seem to catch a signal. I don't suppose you have a radio tower we could use.
Sorry, miss. We had a supply beacon, but someone vandalized it last night. But if you help us repair it, I'm sure you'd be able to contact your friend. Darkwater? Oh, he was killed years ago. Over there, in Morrow Caverns, by his own first mate, no less. What was his name? Slag. Anyways, my constituents would sure appreciate a little help.
Check out the wind turbines. I'll head to higher ground. If I can catch a signal, maybe we can ask Pete what we're supposed to be looking for.
Well, look who's here. Small galaxy, ain't it?
Oh, too small! Oh!
So, what brings you to Murdergraw, friend? Well, what are the odds? I'm here for a little relaxation myself.
Lay it low!
Well, if you need anything, you give me a holler. I just might have something useful for you. Know what I mean?
Oh, dag-nabbit. This is the third time this year these old wind turbines have stopped working. It's sabotage, I tell you. Someone's been messing with my equipment. Some shady character who's been hanging around the beach. Tall feller, annoying parrot. Always see him palling around with them pirates. Anyways, my brother-in-law was supposed to come back and help repair these turbines, but he probably went fishing instead. Think you could help a feller out? I'd do it myself, but I don't much care for heights. Oh, I'd sure appreciate it, stranger. Couple of good turns on that bolt crank up there ought to get her going again. Good luck. Darkwater. Sorry, stranger, we don't talk about him round these parts on account of the curse. Well, yeah, the curse of the undead. Although I'm not exactly sure how you can be undead. I suppose it just means alive. Oh, now I've gone and confused myself. Problem is, these here wind turbines are about the only thing keeping the juice flowing through the island. No juice, no beacon. No beacon, no supplies. You follow?
Hey, young fella! Found any buyers for that crotchetizer thingamajig? The bedrock of this island is filled with trillium ore. Creates too much electromagnetic interference for most ships. That beacon's our only way of hailing them. Oh, that's just something Darkwater was working on. We sealed it off after he was killed. Best put it out of your mind. Mutiny, I suspect. Legend has it, Slag dropped anchor in Morrow Caverns and killed anybody who refused to call him captain, including old Darkwater. Folks around here still like to scare the tourists with ghost stories about that place. Young lummox, I give you the Obsidian Eye, the most powerful Laurentian telescope in the universe. It was created with lenses carved from obsidian glass and powered by a single fulcrum star. Darkwater built it himself so as to keep in contact with his little friends.
Can it tell me where they are?
Well, sure, if we have a fulcrum star to activate it. Here, I took the liberty of borrowing this from our archives. They're pages from Darkwater's personal journal.
Captain's log, the 3rd of August. My trip to the Bragus star cluster was fraught with savings. Not only did I find a great place for cheap Krull cobbler, but I also met a mysterious race called the Zuni. Friendly little creatures they are, can manipulate time and space to their will. Their leader gave me a fulcrum star I can use to talk to him with once I return to Polaris. It's worth a fortune, but I wouldn't part with it for all the bolts in Meridian City. The only worry is me miserable first mate Slag. It's only a matter of moons before he tries to pillage me property. But I've taken steps to defend it well into the afterlife using an ancient arachnoid incantation and a coupon for one free curse at the Hulafar Magic Emporium. I'll forever bind me soul to me body so that I may protect the Fulcrum Star. He who disturbs me shall disturb my entire crew. This I swear.
That star ought to be locked away with the rest of Darkwater's treasure. Find that star, and you'll find your friend.
Ratchet, I think I'm getting a signal.
Rusty Pete to Lumbax. I have crucial information about Captain Darkwater. I'm dropping anchor at the Hulafar Pier. Over and out.
Hello there, fella. I thought you were meeting your friend over by the pier. Ah, yes, the Fulcrum Star. It's not actually a star, mind you. It's a stabilized, reusable black hole preserved in Furian crystal. It allows astronomers to peer across distances never before thought imaginable. If the Zone were the last thing Darkwater was looking at, that star will show them. Darkwater was known for being vile, iron-fisted, and above all, cheap. It was said he pillaged 1 million boats without ever spending a penny. Instead, hiding his loot in a place called Darkwater Cove. Of course, no one's ever seen the island, and it's not on any map I've ever encountered. I'm afraid I don't know much about the Zone. Darkwater spoke of little creatures who once possessed the power to unmake existence. He referred to them as friends, but I suspect he was only biding his time. See, according to legend, the Zone lived in a world of untold riches. Riches, I said. That's the kind of word that makes even the most rusty of pirate mouths salivate. Darkwater Cove is as much a myth as this curse my constituents keep talking about. A dark place guarded by devious puzzles and booby traps. According to the legend, only Darkwater himself can pass through safely.
Well, it's about time, mate. I've been radioing you all night. So have you found the Obsidian Eye yet?
Yeah, but it doesn't work. Darkwater hid the Fulcrum Star.
Not surprising. Cheap old Beanrake never did trust anyone. Of course, we were trying to kill him at the time. Good news is, every pirate worth their salt keeps a map to their buried treasure.
A map? Well, where is it?
Well, that's the bad news. It's probably still with his body over in Morrow Caverns. Tell you what, mate, why don't you let me help you find it? What? Can't a pirate who's never told the truth in his life go blatantly out of his way to help the Lumbax who killed his best friend and captain? Great! And I have just the pirate to help us. Ta-da! I call it Slag on a Stick. Rerouted his memory banks to his vocal processor, so he'll remember anything he's looking at. Now climb aboard, mateys, and put your faith in good old Captain Slag. And so, our hero set forth to Morrow Caverns in search of a map to the mythical Fulcrum Star. With him was Rusty Pete, a noble and true corsair, adored by women across the galaxy.
This be a work of fiction.
Do you even know where we're going?
Of course I do. I got GPS. Look.
Turn right at Isle of Despair. In 5 leagues, keep left.
I love this thing. Hanukkah gift from me mom it was.
Arriving at destination on right.
Here we are, Morrow Caverns. Famous for its majestic fjords, soothing grottos, and legions of tortured souls awaiting their chance for revenge.
What?
What? I didn't say nothing.
I still don't understand why we need Slag to find Darkwater. Didn't you help him hide the ship?
Well, I was a bit exhausted at the time. Woke up 3 days later wearing an evening gown and spooning a kerchief. Ah, watch your tails! Wait! Structural integrity!
Ratchet! Ratchet, I'll try to find a way out of here. Just promise we'll leave this place together, okay? Thanks, Ratchet.
Lumberjack Arcadian, sitting in a tree. K-I-S-S-S-I-N. This path is so dangerous, so forbidden, that only a recitation of the fabled Song of the Dead shall open the way.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is me handle, here is me spout.
The fairest battle in pirating history. Right.
Why don't you stand right there, mate? I'll check for booby traps.
Booby traps? Isn't that a bit cliche?
Not at all, mate. After all, you're the boob, and here's the trap!
I'll forever find this ultimate power.
Cheers for the help, mate! Couldn't have gotten through the cabins without you! Sorry, old chum. What could I say? I'm a pirate! But here's a little something to show that there's no hard feelings.
Ahoy there, me hearty! This be Captain Slag, Scourge of the Galaxy, and...
Dirty backstabber, no good take a ride.
Darkwater, ye got a lot of nerve possessing me. This be my body now.
Watch your tongue, you made-you old body snatcher, or I'll carve out your gizzard and fry it for me supper.
Tough talk for a wee little phantasm.
Oh, I'm a phantasm on account of you sticking this blade in me back, you miserable cheat.
All right, enough. I think you two could do as a good pillaging. Set course for Holafar, our island. So, in his effort to claim the Fulcrum Star, our hero was outwitted by the charming Rusty Pete, a loyal pirate whose only desire was to bring back his beloved Captain Slag.
Scourge of Polaris and winner of Zordoom Prison's semi-annual beauty pageant.
Of course, there were a few side effects. hundreds of undead pirates were now free to roam the planet. And the captain now had to share a body with the pirate he killed long ago. But all in all, it was a great day.
It's them! They're attacking us! The undead crew of Angstrom Darkwater. Here, take these. They washed ashore this afternoon. Head for the Obsidian Eye!
Them's be undead pirates! Run for your lives!
It's the curse of Darkwater! The rumors are true! Save yourselves!
This be far from over, Lombax. By me deathless soul, I swear, you'll be dining with the devil by sunrise!
Ha ha! You saved us all, stranger.
We have to catch up with Darkwater before he comes back for another raid. Do you have any idea where he went? Not your problem. If we don't get that star, you'll never see Clank again. But the Fulcrum star isn't in Morrow Caverns. We would have found it. Isn't there any place else they'd go? Ardolus? That's on the other side of the galaxy. No way they'd hide the Fulcrum star there. A map? Ratchet, that could be the location of Darkwater's treasure. See if you can find someone to translate it.
It's the hero of Hulafar.
Whoa there, friend. What's your hurry? Well, if I were old Angstrom, I suppose I'd probably head over to Darkwater Cove. Legend says that's where he hid all his riches, you see. Well, this is your lucky day. See, this here's a map to Darkwater Cove. It's written in Decadroid, but I would be happy to act as your guide. Now, of course, I couldn't offer my services without, say...
Cold hard cash! Oh!
Oh, thank you kindly, friend. Let's go. Well, I'm a man of my word. When you're ready to go, you just give me a holler. Ready to go, friend? Come on, partner. What do you say we, borrow that skiff?
The smuggler was true to his word. So with the Fulcrum Star within his grasp, and without even stopping at a pub, our hero sailed off into the night. His destination? Adventure!
Jeez, laying it on a bit thick, eh, Pete?
Are you sure you want to go in there, friend? These ears have heard some mighty disturbing stories about this old island.
That star is my only hope of finding Clank. I'm not leaving Murdergraw without it.
Well, all right, but I couldn't let my favorite customer go without a little extra firepower. Now, why don't you take these weapons? I just found them floating out near Hulafar Island.
Who be the greedy soul that dares set foot on Darkwater Cove? State thy name, and pray it's reached mine ears before. That ain't no pirate I ever heard of. Be gone, or find your soul plucked from your bones for all eternity. Slag, you've got a lot of nerve showing yourself on these shores. Begone, ye foul cheat! This island is off limits, save for the one true Captain. Captain, is it possible? You don't look like him, but it's been a long time, and mine eyes aren't what they once were. If you really are dark-watered, prove yourself, and fight like him. Hey! This facility is reserved for Captain Angstrom Jerkwater. I mean Darkwater. Fix me a drink, and ye may pass. A bit of the bubbly, a chill to the bone. Top it with a twister, and send a happy pirate home. Not bad. A little on the sour side, yet the dash of worm stool makes it blissfully reminiscent of a fine Chateau Viasante. You did it, sir! Welcome home! Allow me to fetch you the steps.
There it is. The Fulcrum Star!
Watch your step there, laddie. X doesn't always mark the spot.
A fair good tomorrow, young lumbax. I pray God preserve ye from the pythors and their bellies. And don't worry, we'll take good care of your fair Sally.
Hey there, friend. I just saw Darkwater's fleet set sail for Hulafar Island. You must have rattled his cage pretty good.
Having escaped the dangerous dangers of Darkwater Cove, our hero had one final chance to recover the star. But the courageous Captain Slag had no intention of going quietly. He took the Lumbax's female friend captive, which of course multiplies the drama by, like, 4.
Pete, what have I told you about using math? That there's grounds for a plank walking.
Sorry, Captain. And now, the final chapter in our gripping saga. Events do not occur in real time.
Now be careful there, partner. Them pirates ain't known for fighting fair, if you know what I mean.
Welcome aboard, me hearty. Ye come in a fair breeze. I was just about to gut your dear Sally like a Marquesian trout.
This is your last chance, Slag. Just hand over Towin and the star.
'Tis a fool who thinks he can reason with a man whose head he once took. He might be wanting to return the favor. Ready the locker, Davy. Slag's got one more for ya.
Yes, I'm fine. We need to find something that can breach the field. Something marked by death. Try a pirate skull. Hurry! Slag give the star to Rusty Pete? They're gonna pillage the Zoni dimension.
You know, there's a spot of irony in all this madness. For once, it's you who's trying to steal from me. After all, it ain't your Fulcrum Star.
It's mine! Ulafar will be mine once more. And I have you to thank. If I didn't have to kill you, I'd shake your hand.
No! The Fulcrum Star is mine!
Me buddy, look what you've done!
Oh, shut up, you miserable rat, for I chain ye to the keel! By me deathless soul, this be my body!
I'll save ya, Captain! And so, after several lucky shots and a few cheat codes, the Lombax destroyed the union between Captain Slag and Darkwater.
Aye, and good riddance. Going to the bathroom was far too awkward.
The Lombax returned to Hulifar to claim his booty, the location of his missing first mate.
Let's hope this works.
As the chosen one spoke.
If x is the coefficient of a squared minus the improbability of the hypotenuse at absolute zero, the bogon index of the denominator must be equal or lesser to the number of bees in your bonnet.
Don't worry, sire. The doctor will be able to repair you. He is here.
Signal lost. Coordinates acquired for Brigus Nebula.
Nefarious. Hang on, Clank. I'm coming.
With the location of his missing mate in hand, our hero took off into space. Little did he know, the greatest challenge he would ever face lay just ahead. The end. Want to hear it again?
I didn't want to hear it the first time, ye mangy old bucket of balls!
All right. No need to get cross.
I'll quit yelling when ye find me a new body! Now start rowing! Row! Row! Row!
Oh, let me guess. Row?
Shut up! Row! 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 Put your back into it! Row!